So this is one of my favorite exercises in the entire program because it reveals a lot. And basically, it's just describing your ideal day. So let's get started. Let's jump in and talk about why this is important because it gives us a clear picture of the best day that you could ever have in your normal routine. Okay, it allows us to have a clear metric around it. It has us a clear point of reference. It gives us something to strive for and to work towards as well. So some common mistakes and pitfalls that I see a lot when it comes to this exercise is being very generic with your description, not really getting into the details of it all. Being unrealistic. So for example, drinking by the pool in Hawaii that's everybody's ideal day, but it's not realistic. Thinking that you can actually achieve thinking that you can't actually achieve an ideal day. So saying that, well, my life is just too crazy. I'm never going to even make this happen. That's not the case. That's why we're doing this exercise. So how do you even start doing this, right? So think about a normal day and what you typically do. Think about what you love about that day. What do you hate about that day? And then what is the necessary about that day despite your feelings around it? So whether you love it or you hate it, if you have to do it, you have to do it, okay? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to remove everything that you hate but is not necessary. So if you hate picking weeds and that's just something you do every day for whatever reason, then just get rid of it. That was such a weird example, but you get the point. Now we're going to refer to your goal setting worksheet that we did last week, okay? Now after you remove all of the unnecessary things that you hate, we're going to use our goals and we're going to add specific items to your day that directly work towards your overall goal that you set for yourself. So example, every day that I wake up, I eat breakfast, I get the kids ready for school, I take them to school, and then I come home, I get ready for work, I begin working. I sit throughout the whole day and throughout all my meetings. Then I go and I pick the kids up from school and I have more meetings from work while they play and they do homework. Once my meetings are over, I typically work on a few projects until it's time for dinner, and it's usually something quick: pizza, frozen fish sticks, mac and cheese, etc. Then after dinner, we watch TV for a bit until it's time for bed, and then hubby and I have some time to relax. Repeat. This is very typical of somebody who works from home and they work a lot. Ever since COVID happened, it seems like the 8-hour workday just went out the window and now we're working like 12 hours a day. So totally know what this feels like, okay? Remove the unnecessary hate. So if you don't have to get the kids from school, that's what the bus is for. I need to stop working on projects for work after my meetings are over. I work until 5 p.m., no exceptions. Setting those boundaries for yourself, you know? Add in specific items to help with your goals. We're going to use our 3-month, 6-month, and 1-year goals worksheet, and we're going to make sure your ideal day aligns with the goals that you set. So I have a goal of losing 20 pounds, so this is what my ideal looks like. It's pretty long. So I'm going to read through it fairly quickly, so just bear with me, okay? And you can read along with me. I have a goal of losing 20 pounds, so this is what my ideal day is. I've set an alarm for 6 a.m. each morning to ensure that I have time for myself to gain mental clarity for the day. I'll get myself ready and then I'll eat breakfast that I have prepared from the night before. This breakfast contains at least 30 grams of protein so that I can improve my overall diet and control my cravings. I will then allow the kids to take the bus to school so I have extra time in the morning to work out before I start my workday. After the kids leave, I complete a 30-minute at-home strength building workouts from my HHF app so that I have even more energy and confidence heading into my busy workday. I will quickly shower and change and then I'll begin working. Around lunchtime, I grab my meal prepped lunch that contains 30 grams of protein. Fast forward to the kids arriving home from school. They need an afternoon snack, so we prepare a quick, healthy snack that I'll eat with them that contains at least 15 grams of protein to make sure that we are staying full and energized throughout the rest of the day. After the kids finish their snack, they complete their homework while I finish up my last few meetings. Once I'm done, I take the kids for a 15-minute walk around the block to make sure I'm moving my legs after sitting for a while. This will help me recover, and it'll also help give me some more energy heading into the evening. Once we get back from our walk, the kids continue to do their own thing while I whip up a quick and healthy dinner. Since Nick gave me a cool stir-fry recipe that I'm going to make, it has vegetables, complex carbs, and 25 grams of protein per serving to make sure that I'm eating enough protein to help build muscle and speed up my metabolism. The hubby arrives home from work and joins us at the dinner table. After dinner, the kitchen is cleaned and I set aside leftovers for my lunch tomorrow. Then I make sure to spend time with the family. We enjoy our favorite show on Hulu and I enjoy a late night snack. The snack is also high in protein, but it has some sweetness too. After the kids go to bed, I spend 20 minutes preparing tomorrow's breakfast, which is overnight oatmeal, and I make sure my leftovers for tomorrow are there. If there was no leftovers for dinner, I spend an extra 10 minutes making an easy meal for tomorrow's lunch because I know that if I wait until tomorrow, I will likely make poor choices. After winding down some more, I decide to go to bed around 10 to give myself a full 8 hours of sleep. I set my alarm for 6 a.m. and I start sleeping. That is what I want when I tell you to describe your ideal day. You're describing what you're doing, why you're doing it, and what benefit those things you do provide. I want to lose 20 pounds, so I'm going to make sure I get 8 hours of sleep so that I have enough energy, right? I'm going to make sure that I eat breakfast and meal prep so that I get enough protein and I don't have to spend extra time doing that, right? So you understand we're saying that I'm doing these things because I'm doing X, Y, and Z because it provides this benefit. And then what's the benefit of the benefit? The benefit is that I have more energy, and the benefit of having more energy is that I can spend more time with my kids and it's more quality time. You know, the benefit of the benefit. Okay. So the next steps after going through this document is to send an email to me containing a detailed description of your ideal day that resembles this. Of course, not everybody's day is going to look like this. Maybe if you work 12 hours as a nurse and you're doing overnight shifts and stuff, it's going to look very different. But consider your life, and again, I want it very detailed and talk about the benefits, the whys, why you're making these decisions, and why that is a part of your ideal day. Send an email to this email address, and then I'll respond, and we'll talk, and we'll go over your ideal day. And our goal is to make every single day look as close to this as we possibly can. Hopefully this is helpful. Hopefully you get some value out of it. Let me know what questions you have about it.